Hello, I'm Hugh Fraser. You probably don't know my name, but if you've been listening to Story Nori for a while, you actually know me quite well already. If you've listened to Bertie or Katie or Astropup or our adaptations of Greek myths and stories from around the world, those are my thoughts and words, and sometimes even episodes from my life. In fact, I've been working on Story Nori with Natasha since 2005. But once upon a time, before there was even Story Nori, I wrote a novel for grown-ups about Russia called Red Fortunes. And finally, much to my surprise, this book has been published. It's set in 1914, just before the revolution, and then again in 1920, when the Bolsheviks had already taken over. The hero is a young Englishman called George, who goes out to Russia seeking his fortune. His Russian partners have a mine that promises to yield up a rare and mysterious gem called Alexandrite. It's not long, however, before he is distracted by a young woman called Vera. That's the way the plot gets going. There's plenty of rich atmosphere, descriptions of the Russian ballet, the snows of Siberia, a wedding inside a jail, and some businessy and romantic stuff too. As I say, it's a novel for grown-ups, not kids. Now I know that there are a lot of parents, teachers and language learners who listen to Story Nori. There are some adults who listen without children just because they love audio. If you enjoy my writing, this book has some of my best. And here's some really good news. If you're quick, it's free on Kindle for the first 5 days of May. Yes, absolutely free, just like Story Nori. After that, it's available on Amazon, both for Kindle and in paperback at the normal sort of prices. You could really help support my writing, and by extension, the love of my life, Story Nori, to keep going. And that's always a bit of a struggle. So please get a copy of Red Fortunes and leave a review on Amazon. Don't worry about it being free. It's just the reviews, the recommendations, and driving it up the charts on Amazon that will help sell this book in the end. Oh, and by the way, it's my 50th birthday this weekend. So if you want to send Bertie a present, download the book and write me a review. It's called Red Fortunes, plural. It's by Hugh Fraser. It has a picture of a Russian girl on the cover, and it's on Amazon. All you grown-ups, please support Story Nori by getting hold of a copy. I very much hope you enjoy my Russian novel. Thank you for listening, and oh, don't miss the latest Katie story on Story Nori. It's one of our best, and it's called Katie and the Witch's Trial.